Crap, it went off and I don't know where it went off. Darn it. So let's see what I got. Do I have battery in there? I don't know if I have battery left. Maybe that's my problem. Okay, I'll let it go and see what it does. Hi, did you ever hear of the flat earth before? The flat earth? Yeah, you can look at it when you get a chance. Did you ever hear of the flat earth? Okay, it's still, it can't be my battery. I don't know what happened. Maybe I touched it. Crap. Okay, it's 11:17. I think I'll get my tires rotated. They look like they have a little smooth edge there. Might be a little bit better having a little more edge. Evidence on the flat earth. See, people think it's a joke, but it's not. Look at that little kid. See, she's dancing down there next to the trash can. See her? I have evidence on the flat earth if you want me to run through with you. 30 seconds. Evidence on the flat earth, I can tell you about it. Just gotta sit down once in a while. So I just might, see, I only put the 2 foot legs on that. Evidence on the flat earth, I can show you. Evidence on the flat earth, I can show you. Evidence on the flat earth, I can show you. Evidence on the flat earth.
Oh.
Did you ever hear about it before?
No.
You can take that home with you then if you want.
Okay.
You want me to show you some of the pictures here?
Not right now, but thank you.
Okay. You can look at it at home. Did you ever hear about the flat earth before?
No.
Would you like me to run through this?
No, thank you.
Well,
Good day.
you can
No,
look
she
at this
can't-
at home.
Thank you. She can't sit still for very long.
Oh, I saw her over there dancing. Evidence on the flat earth? Did you ever hear about it before?
Just let me take you to the
11:22. I don't know, maybe I'll stay till 12 if I can make it. See, I was here, I was up at 6.
heads up.
I was set up by...
They have left a wallet here.
When was I
so
set up?
you can come over
Quarter
here
after
just
7?
to
7:30?
Claim your name.
And it
your
started
wallet.
at 8, I think.
In the meantime, your frequent shopper card. I hope everybody. It don't look like many people filled it out. It has to be completed. And it don't look like you got many cards. But it's worth $200 now. Yeah, you go over there to Fresh Food.
Can I share some information on the flat
Not
earth?
interested, thank you very much.
Okay.
But I'm going to make the draw now. You all ready? All right. Without the drum roll, here we go. Dawn Seawalk. Oh, no, she already here. That's a... She the winner. Look at that. Woo! See that? I don't know if they're going to do that again, but that was very worth it. You're welcome there, Dawn.
Hi there. Good. I have evidence for the flat earth if you'd like me to show it to you. I know, it sounds strange, doesn't it? I know.
Maybe let me get started. I have to see what.
Okay. Evidence on the flat earth. Would you like me to share some with you? You can take this home.
Genesis 1:1, you ever heard that?
What is it?
Bible says in Genesis 1:1, God created the heavens and the earth.
Yes, he did. Absolutely.
Yep.
I've been a believer a long time.
Okay.
Yep, and this supports biblical text, whereas a globe does not.
Huh?
Spinning ball globe does not.
It talks about the circle of the earth.
Yeah, circle like a pizza.
Well,
God's sitting up there looking down on the circle of
I
the
hope
earth.
we're not on the edge of
And
it.
look in Job when he puts it like a seal. The edges are upturned. Yeah, there's 200 Bible verses about it. 200.
How about that? Well, maybe we missed them.
Yeah. Well, that's because the churches are all being taught by the Jesuits. You gotta look into that. Flat Earth evidence. have to put holes in this hat.
It's your way, that's right. I said it's your way,
Watch that video. You better get a 6-pack. Oh no. I meant no, like a bottle of wine or something. Watch that video. It'll open your mind. I'm telling you.
I got a closed mind.
Yeah, well, that's a shame.
I worked for 25 years in the science field.
Yeah. Well, my dad was a math teacher and a pilot, and my son a physics major.
And you're just the opposite, huh?
Now, are you trying to insult me? I'm very smart.
Well,
how do you explain the phases of the moon?
Well, I think that the sun, it's only about 100 miles away from the Earth. And I think it's a positively charged filament, and the moon is negatively charged. So when it goes around, it like shoots the electricity that way, and it's not a reflection, it's more like a direct current going that way. That's why it like lights up that part of it. And the moonlight is different than sunlight. It's putrefying. It's like colder in the moonlight than it is in the moon shade. We have videos on that too. You gotta look into that stuff. We were taught lies. Have a good day. Never hurts to know information. Can I just take 15 seconds of your day and run through it? Woo! Terra plana.
Yeah, I just dropped off.
All right. 15 seconds, 30 seconds, how much you going to give me?
Well, maybe not much.
Okay. This is the flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. United Nations logo and other military use the flat Earth map, but they don't put Antarctica on there. I don't think they want you to know. If there is a sphere, it has to have a formula. This is the formula for curvature. So we should not be seeing Chicago across 60 miles of Lake Michigan. When we take our banners down to Ocean City, we should not see a 100-foot water tower in Wildwood, 20 miles away. So there's evidence. This is all evidence.
So, but just, I mean, maybe, you know, I don't know, but what would be the motivation for this?
Everybody wants to know that. When you go into a crime scene, first you gather evidence, and then you know there was a murder. Now then you go look for motive.
But there's a lot of evidence that would have to be sort of put aside.
Yeah, and Walt Disney was on the first board of NASA. Mr. Fantasy himself.
Yeah, hey, I mean, as we see now, there's lots of people believing lots of things that people say, so, I mean...
Yeah, but see, I got the science behind me. Right here, see? Yeah, so when you watch this video, 200 Proofs, you have to study perspective. Because they don't teach us that in school. Those railroad tracks continue, but we just don't see them. It goes to a vanishing point. With the horizon, it's a vanishing line. Okay? Our circle of vision is a circle. That's our sphere of vision. Okay, but that doesn't mean it stops there. We can take a ship that's going over the curve and zoom in on it and bring it back. You can't do that if it's over the curve. Okay? So, you don't know about that? You can't get, well, if it goes over the curve, then there's something between you and it. The ocean. So, if we have a zoom camera and zoom and it comes back in, how does that happen if it's over the curve? It would not happen.
I don't think it does that.
Really? You watch this video, it'll curl your hair. Here. Sunset on a flat surface.
So what you're saying, in theory, then you should be able to, with an optical power enough, you should be able to see anything if there's no obstruction.
And there's moisture in the atmosphere, which is an obstruction. That's an obstruction, moisture. I'll show you right there with our experiment. That's the moisture in the atmosphere. It makes it look like it sets, but it really doesn't. So if you have your chin right about here, okay, now tell me when it disappears. Yeah. So that's moisture in the atmosphere. It looks like it goes down, but it really just goes away.
But that's not moisture in the atmosphere. That's just some sort of a...
Moisture in the atmosphere magnifies. Did you know that? Yeah, that's what it does. So this is our display. You can look at that at home.
So what's, never mind the motivation for people hiding this. What's your motivation?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Thanks.
What would be your motivation?
Okay, if they can fool us, they can rule us. You know, the kings did not let the serfs learn how to read. You know that? Why? Why is that? Because they didn't want them to be smart enough that they would get strong and resist the king. So we are not resisting our government, and yet they're lying to us. What's the difference between being educated with lies and being uneducated?
Resisting the government.
I do too. And you know what? When I asked the question, our government would never lie to us, everybody laughs. I have never had somebody say that our government is truthful.
That's true.
So, but they would lie about everything except this, right?
Well, to me, this is equally as believable as any religion.
Yeah, but I've got the science.
Well,
I got the science. So you got to look into science and then say to yourself, it doesn't matter. Because I was 60 years old when I came across this. I'm 62 now and a half, and I've been teaching this now for a year.
well, I'll look into it, but I don't know that you have the science.
Well,
but we'll see.
It says don't lie to your neighbor, right? What's the difference between being based in lies or based in truth? A person based in truth is really strong.
It's true.
Person in lies, they don't know what's going
That's
on.
why I don't subscribe to any religion.
Well, I know one thing. This had to be created. Whoever that creator is for you, that's your business. Okay? But a spinning ball, a big bang, that's all random.
So you believe in religion too?
I believe there was a creator, and that's all I'm going to say. Who that is, what he is, I don't know. But I was created. I was not the result of animal mutilation, or what do they call that? Mutation.
Evolution, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bunk. It's a bunch of bunk.
Well, I guess
Well, yeah, have a 6-pack of beers and watch the video and then open your mind.
don't drink, but I do watch.
Yeah, I don't either. I just tell people because they laugh.
Good luck.
Thank you. Woo. Flat Earth evidence. Anybody want to hear about the flat Earth evidence? Okay. Flat Earth evidence?
The same. I can't take no more. No. Oh, you keep pulling on. We keep over here. Love is not the same. Keep on. Keep falling in
All right, what time is it? 11:35. Oh, you can tell I am getting tired because I'm checking my clock. Hi, sir. Can I share some evidence here with you?
No, thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye. I'm happy for you that you got your wallet back.
Very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you? Good. It's good to see you outside of church.
Boy, I don't know if I can last another half hour.
Thank you. Enjoy your day. Have a good one.
I know he did.
Flat Earth evidence. I can tell you about the flat Earth here if you want.
We'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Flat Earth evidence. You guys want to hear about flat Earth? Knowing something doesn't make you believe it. Makes you smarter. I can tell you about it in 30 seconds. Okay. I can tell you about this in 30 seconds.
What is it?
This is the flat Earth.
I'm on camera somewhere.
This is the flat Earth evidence. Oh, it's not candid camera at all. No. And if you think you're not on camera everywhere you go,
I know that.
there's cameras everywhere. This is how the sun sets on a flat Earth. If you get your chin about here, you can see it disappear. That's because there's moisture in the atmosphere which magnifies. Okay, so it really doesn't go down. It just goes away. And the second video here, the time lapse, you know how to go on YouTube? That one right there. If you go on YouTube and watch some of those videos right there, you'll be amazed. The Flat Earth map is used by the United Nations and many military organizations. They just don't put Antarctica in there because that goes around the outside. Do you ever see the Flat Earth map? North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes around the outside edge. There's the United Nations logo. They put these leaves there so you don't think, where's Antarctica? If there is a sphere, there has to be a curvature formula, right? Yes, there has to be. So we can't see Chicago across Lake Michigan if there's a curve, but we do see it. So there's no curve. When you watch this video, you have to study perspective because that's something that they don't teach us. Number 6 is perspective. Okay? Here's the reflection on a flat surface is a line. Goes right onto the flat table. See? That's what you see in real life. But if it was a curve, you'd only get like a spot. That's how that works. NASA's lying to us. This is what they have right on their website. How can the United States be 2 different sizes if the outside ball is the same? There's no trick to it. They are lying to us. They're putting these images up there. They're mocking us. I'll tell you, they do their spacewalks in a pool. We have videos of an air bubble going up the astronaut's helmet.
So what's your point? Are you making a point that it's flat?
Yes.
Flat.
Yes. Yes, and there's evidence for that. Like I just explained, there's 200 proofs. And it's not gravity pulling us to the center of a ball. It's electrodiamagnetism, which is pushing us down. We can levitate frogs. They have experiments over in Denmark. We can levitate crickets. Everything is electric. We are electric. See? So they're fooling us, they're lying to us. And there's all those books written and they censor them out of the schools. You seem like a smart guy.
I'm just trying to, I flew to China one time.
You flew to China?
I flew to China.
Okay.
I left Philadelphia
Okay.
and flew up the coast,
Yeah.
over Nova Scotia, over Greenland, over the North Pole, down the other side, into Norway, over into Russia, and coasted into China.
Yeah.
I flew around the
It's
the
a straight,
ball.
probably more like a straight line. When you look at the flat Earth map, it goes right here, straight line to Norway. Russia's right there, straight line to China. If you look at these flight paths, they don't make sense on a globe. They all go north. They all go above the equator from the south.
You're giving me a headache right now.
I know. But you know what? You'll be okay. Yep, you'll be okay. So I'm giving him a headache. That's interesting. Giving you a headache, okay. That's okay. All right, what time is it? See, I'm checking my time so quick. 15 minutes? Maybe I can handle that. I don't think he was sincere. Okay, I'm going to go down and get my banners. I mean, not my banners. I'm going to go get my I'm going to go get my street signs. Hi there. Did I bring money? I'm gonna have to do some shopping. Maybe I'll get Mom some peaches. Okay. Okay, can I get Mom peaches? Thank you. Five, six, six.
You want to carry the green beans? You carry those for Mommy? Good job. Thank you.
I don't know. That's good.
This one?
Yeah, that's good.
This for me? Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, $4.50. Just about done. Okay, yeah, here, why don't we come over this way?
Harrison!
Sorry. Okay, so let's just we'll just have them both. Here you go. Have a good day.
Thanks. $4.50? $4.50. You need 50 cents yet?
Oh, good. The brown
Great.
fish, like the dark-
Thank you.
Crispier than cabbage? Oh, it is. Okay, great. Put those in here. Little arms normally over top. You do that. Are you going to do any clarinet or are you going to do any? Which one do you have to do? What do you end?
These are all hard. Shoot. I should have held my ground. Jeez. Did you ever hear of that before? Flat Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the evidence? There, you can take that home with you.
Okay.
But if we start down there, the Flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. United Nations logo. They don't put Antarctica on there. I don't think they want you to know. Other military organizations all use a Flat Earth map. This is what Antarctica looks like. It's a very high wall. Okay? If there is a sphere, there has to be a formula. So that's the formula.
Okay.
We should not see Chicago across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. We should not see it.
So they're trying to prove that Earth is flat? Or
Yes, the Earth is a flat plane. It's not a spinning ball. And that's what this is. 200 proofs Earth is not a spinning ball. So that's on that paper. You can watch it. There's a couple things like number 6 out of the 200. You have to study perspective. Because you know those railroad tracks continue. We just can't see it. So when a ship goes over the curve, we shouldn't be able to take a zoom camera and pull it back and get it into view again. But we can do that. We can zoom in on things.
Yeah.
So if they're over the curve, we shouldn't be able to do that. So it's really flat. It's just perspective that's tricking us. See? So here, sunset on a flat surface is a line. It goes right onto the flat table. If it was a curve, you'd only get a spot. That's how science works. There's evidence, okay? Over there, we got NASA lying to us. This is right on their website. Their website, 2 different years. How come the United States is 2 different sizes? That doesn't happen. It's not a real picture. They just make it up in the computer. That's what they're doing. They have their spacewalks in a swimming pool and then put pictures in the background and say, we're in outer space. Oh, really? You're in a pool, really. So this is how the sun sets. Go down the end there and you'll see. Just look right here. Tell me when it disappears. It sets because there's moisture in the atmosphere which magnifies. If it looks like it's going down, it's just going away.
So how do they explain satellites?
Nah. How come they're not pointing up? They're pointing to a ground-based tower. It's all ground-based system. If they put something up there to take pictures, it's on a balloon and it pops eventually.
What's the theory behind it?
Why are they doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, the kings, remember when there used to be kings?
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't want the serfs to read. They wanted to keep them stupid. So tell me what the difference between being educated with lies or being uneducated. No difference. We're both uneducated, right? Because it's not true. So that's what they're doing. They're feeding us lies to keep us dumb so we don't know what they're doing. And then they can take whatever they want from us. See? But if we know the truth, we're going to say, you can't do that. Right? And we're not doing that, are we? We're just saying, oh yeah, whatever you say, okay. So we need to take back our country. Take back our life. Take back our world. Don't you think?
Well, it's certain that the government can do tricks on us and just to control us.
Yep.
I'm not sure about the flat earth.
Yeah, well, once you realize that this is true, it's all going to go, wow. You're going to see, like, the Matrix thing. You're going to see they lie about everything. And on that paper I gave you, there's 3 videos at the bottom. The 200 proofs, then the time lapse of the sun, and then atmospheric refraction. If you watch those 3, that'll really be your good starting point.
So what they're saying that the sun, does the sun actually move at all? Or does
Oh, yeah. And it's close. It's like 100 miles, I think. Some people say 3,000, but it's not. Watch this. The sun goes from here, down the equator, down here, and then back again. And then back again.
What do they say about magnetic poles of Earth?
There is only one, the North Pole. North Pole's in the center. If you have a compass, where's it point? Points to the magnetic north, right?
Okay.
Never points south. Even when you're down in Australia, it never points south. It always points there. So that means there's what?
How do they explain aurora borealis?
Thank you for asking. They say gravity, right? Gravity theory that pulls to the center of the ball. Nope. What happens is we're not being pulled down, we're being pushed down from above. It's all electrodiamagnetism. Okay? There is a magnetic field that looks like a donut. Comes up in the middle and then around the outside edges. That's what I think it is. Okay? The electricity comes up out of the North Pole and excites the elements in the atmosphere. That's the aurora borealis. Okay? Those elements are like a neon sign. Neon is an element. If you put electricity to neon, it's a sign. That's like, and there's other elements that react with a glow when you put electricity through them. That's how they make different colored neon signs. And you know, at the pizza parlor or the beer joint, that's what they have, neon. So then it goes up and it hits the dome. We think there's a dome. If you look up lightning and sprites, you can see that lightning hits the dome. It's flat on the top.
So how do they explain change of seasons?
When the sun's up here, it's our summer. When the sun's here, it's fall and spring. When the sun is here, that's our winter. Okay? And if you are below the equator, you can see the sun moving across the sky. Up here, you can't see it. It goes too slow. But when you're in the south, below the equator, you can see that sun moving. The sunsets in the south go like real quick.
Okay.
You watch those videos,
Alright.
get your friends and a bottle of wine or and have a great time. Well, 11:59. Time to go. God, Peach, I'm hungry. It's 12 o'clock. I've been out here 5 hours. I think it's enough. Okay, I'm going to tear it down, so I'm going to shut this off now. Love you, Flat Earthers. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.